Hi everybody and welcome to this recording. It's going to go over an application called Explain Everything. So what I'm showing you guys today is I am displaying my iPad screen up here for you for this recording. I'm going to walk you through why we want to use this free application, when we're going to use it, and go over some of the features of the program. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Explain Everything. Again, it's best used in a tablet. But you could also download it for your phone as well. I'm going to go ahead and open up one of my existing files, but if you were going to start a new one, you would use that plus sign in the upper left-hand corner. So I'm going to click on my Mrs. G, and that's the one that I'm going to launch. So here's why we're going to be using this really cool application. All of the time I get asked, Mrs. G, can I please retake that quiz because now I understand it so much better. And up until now, the answer's been no, because if I reset it for you, you get the same answers again. So what I'm going to do for you guys is, if you can prove your mastery to me, then the quiz of your choice, each unit will be excused. Isn't that pretty cool? It's like you kind of get a freebie, you get a redo. So how it's going to work is you guys are going to use this application called Explain Everything. So again, it's free. You can download it for your tablet. And what you're going to do is you're going to create an Explain Everything little presentation for me to prove your mastery. So what it's going to consist of is 4 parts. So number 1, the first part, you are going to start your recording and you are going to introduce yourself. So you're going to say, hi, I'm Mrs. G. Really simple, self-explanatory. Number 2, you're going to state what lesson it is that you're working on. And I'll do a demo of this in just a moment. Number 3, you're going to pick 2 problems from the homework for that lesson. And you're going to write them out and you're going to explain the steps. And then number 4, you will email me your recording. I'm estimating that the first time you do this will probably take you about 15 minutes, but after that, each unit thereafter, it should be a much, much shorter process. So what is this going to look like? Here's my blank white screen that you're going to start with. So let's pretend I'm doing my recording. Hi, I'm Mrs. Giesbrecht. Today I'm going to be covering section 1.07, and the 2 problems that I'm going to do today are from page 35, and I'm going to do number 7 and 25 with you. So I would proceed to write number 7 on the board. And then I would walk you through how to solve it. So I would say I need to get my variable by itself. So I'm going to do the opposite of a positive 15 by subtracting 15 from both sides. And then lastly, oops, that should be a negative 2. And then lastly, you're going to divide by a negative 10 to get the c by itself. So c is going to equal a positive 1/5. So you can kind of see how I wrote out my steps and I'm describing what I'm doing out loud. You're going to do that for 2 different problem numbers from the homework. So this would be if I want to get my 1.07 quiz excused, I'm not going to do my quiz questions because, again, not all students have done the quiz yet probably. Instead, if I want the 1.07 quiz excused, I'm going to look at that homework assignment and I'm going to pick 2 problems from the homework to write and explain and prove your mastery to me. Once you do that, you are done. You're going to get your quiz dropped from your grade, and it's like a bonanza for you because all these cool ways to get extra credit and get things dropped from your grade. So let me show you a couple of cool things about Explain Everything. So let me go to a new slide here. The first is the pen tool. So the pen tool is obviously allowing me to write on the screen. If you hold it down, you can select your pen width. So you can change it so that it's fatter, skinnier. And you can write right on the screen with your finger or with a stylus. The next tool down here, if I hold it down, it allows me to kind of grab a pointer tool. So if I do the arrow, I can draw an arrow on my screen. The A is a text tool so that you can type on the screen. So if I pick my A and I click somewhere in the middle of my screen, it brings up my keyboard, whatever you would want it to say. If you click on the plus sign brings up another new window, which is going to allow you to take and add onto your screen an existing photo, a new picture. So for instance, let's say you're in my geometry class and you're thinking, how am I going to use this to describe one of my crazy pictures? If you click on new picture, your camera is going to pop up. So let me pretend that this is my geometry question that I'm going to do. I can take a picture of it. I can click on use photo in the lower right hand corner. It's going to let me sort of like crop my photo. I'm now done. That's what I want. Look what it did. It put it right on my screen for me. So now I'm able to take my pen tool and I'm able to explain how you get number 1. How many planes are illustrated? 6. And you can kind of talk you through how there's 6 different planes. There's the top, there's the bottom. You guys kind of see where I'm going with this. So even if it's geometry, you can just quickly take a quick picture of your worksheets. That way you don't have to redraw the picture for Explain Everything. Kind of cool. Eraser is a normal eraser. You can just erase things on your screen. The next tool is just like a highlighter. So like if you want to point at things on your screen, it'll make the arrow kind of move around. Very cool. The I will let you group and ungroup things. So you can kind of play around with the features. I was just sort of showing you the basics here. If you hold down a pen color, it lets you pick between a myriad of different colors. So you can change your pen colors on there. At the bottom, if you click on where it says slide 4 of 4, if you click a plus sign, it gives you a brand new slide. And this record button is how you would record the session for me. So again, remember there are 4 key pieces to earning a free quiz or a quiz being dropped every unit you're able to do this. So you'll pick your lesson. Number 2, well, you introduce yourself, state your lesson, write and explain your work for 2 of the homework problems, and then you're going to email me this recording. So how do you email it to me? Down in this corner are a whole bunch of cool things. And if we click on the one that is, let's see. There we go. If you click on the one that is in the middle, it sort of looks like a film reel with the play sign on it. We can save this movie to the camera roll. So once you've done a recording, you'll click Save to Camera Roll. Yours will now be in your camera roll. So let's go to my camera roll real fast. So let me exit out of the program. There we go. Let's go back to my home page, to my camera roll. There we go. So in your camera roll, we'll show all the pictures you've taken with your phone slash iPad or tablet. And what you would do is you would click on the picture, and then in the lower right-hand corner, it lets you either email it, mail it, whatever you want to do to it, text message it. So when you guys click on the movie that you created for me, you're going to just email it to me.